guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV. This is Kiam, and it's episode 17 on this Man City Fan TV Man City career mode. So I'm just going to give it a few moments to let a few people get on. I did send a tweet out earlier on to let everybody know I was going live, but I know this just pops up on the feed, so it takes a few moments for people to join us. So I'm just going to allow a little bit of time. Someone send me a comment, let me know it's working. And you can all see me. There we go, Cal's on. How you doing, Cal? Yeah, family are well, mate. Hope yours are too. Hope you're staying safe, mate. Glenn Mountain, are you on Ultimate Team? I do have an Ultimate Team, Glenn. You called now? I think I called them Centurions, MCFC, but they are really bad. I think my Ultimate Team has players like, I don't know, like Vardy, and I don't have any stars. I had literally 100,000 points or something really bad. But I just got so frustrated playing Ultimate Team. I prefer the career mode. I think Ultimate Team, you just have to spend money on it to actually do well. So I avoid Ultimate Team, unfortunately. I'm on PS4, Glenn. Yes, I am. So, looks like we got Perufa on there as well. And who else have we got on? Let's just see. Looks like Andy's lurking in the comments there. How's everyone doing then? How's everyone getting on with the self-isolation? Are you guys managing to keep busy? Keep the mind active as well? You need to do that as much as you can. You need to do as many activities as you possibly can. Yeah, Mingy Wong, PS4 is better. Definitely better than Xbox for me. So let's get underway then, guys. Let's just review the calendar for today's game. And you can see we've got a couple of crackers coming up. We've got Manchester United in the Manchester Derby in the Premier League. So that's our first game on this episode 17. And we've got Burnley in Premier League as well. And then we will be playing the second leg against Barcelona. So the second leg against Barcelona in the Champions League. So big game, that one. Because in all honesty, I think the Premier League might be a little bit too far away. I'm not going to give up on it, but we are 10 points behind Liverpool with, I don't know how many games, 9 games is it to go. Let's take a look actually at the league table and see. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think I'm out of this title race? Have a look at that league table. So Liverpool are on, I'll tell you what, let me just run it forward a game, if I can. Run it forward a bit. Liverpool's game might be played. Let's look at that league table there. Liverpool, are you going to play? Yeah, Liverpool played, so let's check it out now. I think they dropped points, actually, which could be good. Let's have a look. 6. Yeah, so we're 9 points. 9 points behind, so not 10, as I said on the last episode. But we are 9 points behind Liverpool. We've got 10 games left, so it's not out of the question. But are Liverpool going to lose 3 games? They've lost 4 all season, so there is work to do. I reckon we can. I reckon we can do it. We've got to keep positive. We've done it before, haven't we? Let's be honest. Manchester City have got out of tighter spots than this one, so we'll keep the faith. I'm going to keep going for the Premier League, but let's attend the press conference then, because we've got the. I was going to say Rags. Can I say Rags? Everyone. Yes, I can say Rags. We've got United.
Please. Thank you.
In the first game, so we've got to take care of business. Let's get to the press conference. With the curtain about to fall on this Premier League season, it looks like your team lost ground on the title. Do you still believe you can win it? That's the question I just asked. So you guys, we will fight till the end, won't we? That's the motto. We will fight to the end. Landcow's on as well. How you doing, Landcow? Good to see you, mate. We prepared for them. We are ready for the next match. And Manchester United had no problem defeating your team in the previous fixture. Yeah, don't remind me of that. Is a win against them likely? We will do our best, won't we? We'll do our best. So I forgot about that.
Thank you.
We actually lost, didn't we, to United in the previous fixture. So we can't be having that. And it's going to be at the Swamp as well. So let's change our kit because we're not playing in the memorial kit or the commemorative kit. So obviously we'll be in blue. United will be in red. Now, any suggestions, guys? What team do you think I should be picking for the Manchester derby? Let me know in the comments who you think I should be picking. I need a little bit of help when it comes to picking the side here. Do I go for Aguero, Mahrez? Would you play Mahrez? Sané on the left. I've got Rodri in there as well. I mean, Fernandinho's knackered there. Look, so Fernandinho's definitely coming out of the team. Mbappe right wing. Landcow says Mbappe on the right wing. So drop Mahrez. Okay, so let's drop Mahrez. Let's get Mbappe in on the right wing. That's probably a good shout in a big game like this. We'll leave Sané where he is. Rodri defensive midfield. And I think that's probably all we can do. I mean, Sterling's still injured, so we can't really bring Sterling in. John Stones, the less said, the better. But he's actually okay on the game, isn't he, John Stones? Do I bring John Stones in for Laporte? Do I give Laporte a rest and bring John Stones in? Let me know. Noah's on the line. How you doing, Noah? Let me know. John Stones or Laporte? Just let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Digne at left back, Walker and Skriniar, and then Rodri holding midfield there. So that looks a decent enough team. So Landcow said he's sold Stones. But do you think I should play Stone, Laporte? Everyone's Noah's saying Laporte. Yeah, I think Laporte's going to be the option. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to play Laporte. So I think that looks a decent enough team for the derby. Let's get it done. Let's get into the derby. We can take them on. They've got the piano player playing, so we should be able to cope. Mingy Wong is on. Hello, Mingy Wong. We've got Eric Groves, who also says stick with Laporte as well. Yeah, Laporte is definitely better, isn't he, than Stones. That's well, I think that goes without saying. So it's a big game, this one. If we're going to stay in this title race, we're 9 points off Liverpool at the top. Big game. The Manchester derby at Old Trafford. Even though we know Old Trafford's not really in Manchester, is it? Let's be honest. But we're at the Swamp. Can we do the business? Kevin De Bruyne there, getting ready. Big game. We've got some big games coming up as well. We've got Burnley in the Premier League, and then we've got the big one against Barcelona, second leg of the Champions League, which will be on this episode today. So this is a really big episode. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification as well. And look out for Andy's and Martin's and, well, the guys who took part. Look out for the Friday Night Social as well, the video that went up on the channel earlier on. I started watching it earlier. I'm going to get back to it later, but it's been fantastic so far. So definitely recommend you go over and take a look at that. And also, I'll remind you about our race night tomorrow. So I will be doing a race night on the channel. It's a charity race night on behalf of the NHS. We're actually raising funds for Wythenshawe Hospital in their fight against the coronavirus. So do join us. That's going to be 7:30 Sunday night, 7:30 tomorrow, and it will be me hosting a little bit of a race night for you, and it'll just be a bit of fun. No gambling whatsoever, strictly no gambling. It is only going to be for fun. It's just virtual horses, and it's a game that is suitable for anyone age 13 really and above. So do join us. There'll be no odds or anything like that, so no gambling at all. Well, let's get this Manchester derby. Let's concentrate now. Let's knuckle down on this. Here's Bernardo Silva into Digne. Plays it to Rodri. Off to Aguero is De Bruyne. Plays it back to Rodri. Here comes Aguero. Aguero with the finish. Oh, it's a good save there by De Gea. To be fair, that was a really good save. I thought that was the opener there. It's a good ball. Nearly a good ball into Mbappe. And I think what I'll do on this episode today is the second game of the episode is against Burnley. I'll cover that gap is against Burnley, so I'll probably play a weakened side against Burnley so everyone's fresh for that Barcelona game. Because that's a mistake I sometimes make. I don't rest the players, and then when the big games come around, I'm struggling to get a proper 11 on the pitch. But we're doing quite well here. We've got control of the ball. Here's De Bruyne into Aguero. De Bruyne's going to go back. Oh, I was trying to set him up for a volley there. Nice header there by De Bruyne to win that one back. Rodri started pretty well here. So good ball into De Bruyne. Nice run. Squares it. Aguero. It's 1-0 City in the Manchester derby. Great ball. Kevin De Bruyne made it. Got him round the back of his man. And he just pulled it back. And that man, Sergio Aguero, was there. 1-0 in the Manchester derby. Which level am I playing on Wonder Lyrics? I'm playing on Legendary mode. I was playing on Ultimate originally when I started this career mode. Hence why I'm so many points behind. But then at Christmas they altered it. I think there was a patch and Ultimate difficulty became so hard I just couldn't play it anymore. But I ended up quite a few points behind the leaders, so I'm not as competitive in the league as I would like to be. But we will carry on and we'll start a new season after this one as well. So the whole of the season will then be on Legendary, which is going to be a lot more competitive after this one as well. So we will continue the career mode series. Oh, Aguero there nearly with a nice turn. But it's 1-0 in the Manchester derby. It's a great start to this episode 17. Just what we needed. Get the confidence up before the Barcelona game. Well, let's not speak too soon. Here's Laporte. Plays it into Skriniar. Walker. So we're controlling the ball at Old Trafford. And let's be honest, Old Trafford is pretty much our training ground these days, isn't it? Although we lost there recently. So I might backtrack on that a little bit. But we do like going there. When the derbies matter, Manchester City win them. Let's be honest. The ones that actually matter, the ones that decide league positions and things, we win them. The derby a couple of years back when Pogba scored, that was already done and dusted. We knew the league was in the bag, didn't really matter. Good passing here though, look at this. Here comes Bernardo into Rodri. Fires the shot off. Nice block there by, I think he looked like McTominay. Here's Rodri again, plays it into Walker. Walker's got the pace, could think one up here, he does. Far post, Sané. Sané doesn't get in on the headers, does he? There's been a few occasions there, but absolutely dominating the play here. Plays it into De Bruyne, could fire a shot off here. Kevin with a deflection. Oh, unlucky there with that one. Look at that deflection. Fired the shot, come off McTominay, spun up, and look at that. It wasn't. I don't think it was that far away. I mean, De Gea didn't really move for it, so maybe it was further away than I thought. Cross comes in, Bernardo. And this is where United could be dangerous on the counter-attack. Just got to try and break this up. Go on, Sané, do a bit of defending. Get back in there, that's it, cover the gap. And we're coming up to half-time then on this first game. It's going well so far, 1-0. And what's everyone been doing during this lockdown? Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. And that's the usual. FIFA does that every time. Just before half-time, the opposition have done absolutely nothing in the game. But FIFA has to give the opposition a chance just before half-time. And it's 1-1. Very disappointing that. Reminds me of the derby. Was it last season when we absolutely battered them? And then I think Rashford scored just before half-time. And then we went on in the second half and beat them 2-1. Yeah, disappointing that. So what's everyone been doing during this lockdown period? Is there plenty of FIFA being played? Yeah, Noah's been playing a lot of FIFA during the lockdown. That was a shocking. It was a shocking bit of defending there. Should have done better. Should not. I mean, look at that. That's so United, isn't it? One goal, one shot, one on target. They've had no possession 39%. Yet they've come in with a draw at half time. Come on, City. Let's turn this around. Comes Walker. Plays it into De Bruyne. Plays it wide to Sané. Leroy's got to do a bit more. He's not doing enough, Leroy Sané. Do people rate Leroy Sané on FIFA? What do you think of Sané? Because I'm a little bit, I don't know, a bit mixed. Rodri could fire a shot off. He does. Oh, it's a good save by De Gea. Rodri there just unleashed a rocket, a missile into the top corner. That was heading in. Look at that. De Gea there just tips it around the post. Nearly took out a few plastic fans behind the goal there. Ball comes in. Oh, it's a good header. Is that another corner? I think it is. Another corner. De Bruyne whips it in. Header again. Volley. Oh, De Bruyne, no Aguero. Oh, I don't know what happened there. A bit of a scramble in the box. We just need to concentrate here. We can unpick the lock. We just have to unpick the lock here against United. Do you know what they're like? They play every man behind the ball. They just want to stifle the game. But when they break it up, they are dangerous. Come on, get your feet on that. Oh. See, we're just letting them carry the ball a little bit too long for my liking. Sanchez, the piano player, nearly got in then. Plays it into De Bruyne. Plays it to Bernardo, wide to Digne. Go on, Leroy. Leroy makes the run and then stop. He's so frustrating. He makes the run, and then mid-run he just turns back. So Sané's going to throw this one in. Martial's going off. Go on, get it into De Bruyne. Fire the shot off, Kevin. Oh, come on. He's got to be quicker with that. He took an age to get that shot away. I mean, look at this. It was like dawdling on the edge of the box. Not like De Bruyne, who usually gets it out of his feet. So lucky there, De Gea. Nearly put it into his own net. Another corner to City. All the pressure from City. This game should not be 1-1. What's he give there? Oh, what did he give? Free kick. So typical decision that at Old Trafford. They're coming under a bit of pressure. Referee takes the pressure off by giving them a nice little cosy free kick. That's good defending. Oh, that's a cheap free kick as well. Here we go. Dodgy Old Trafford referee helping them out. Oh, blimey. Lumped it into the box. This is such a Man United type performance. They've not done anything in the game. They're living on set pieces and the referee's helping them out with set pieces. It's just so predictable. Oh no, getting on that. What's he doing? Defend it. Oh, come on, City. Got to defend a bit better here. And they're putting a little bit of pressure on now with these set pieces. We've got to just see this period out. Try and get them on the break here. Come on, get it. Don't foul him. Oh, my days, nearly took him out then. That's good defending. Go on, Digne. Oh, what's going on? Get it out. Oh, jeez, that volley then from the Dabster himself. Mr. Pogba actually, he's actually on the pitch. He's not playing basketball with his mates in LA. Oh, my days. I thought that was going in for a minute. Right, here we go, Mbappe. Let's show him how it's done, Kylian Mbappe. Go on, Mbappe, don't struggle with this lot. Here we go. No! No! What a miss! Oh, I knew I was... You know what? I actually thought I was the guy on the far post. I thought I was... oh, it's actually going in, but I thought I was Sané. So I kicked the ball back across the goal when I should have just been absolutely mothering it. Right, I'm going to bring someone in for a short corner. Let's do something a little different. That's better. Go on. Is it in? Oh, no, I thought it was in. I thought he was going to flick it in with his head there, Rodri. Oh, nice little work set piece. Header was a little bit dodgy, but Rodri was miles offside. Miles offside, and United escape once again. And this is not what we need. We don't need a draw in this game, I tell you that. We're too far behind in the league. That's better. Go on, lad. Go on, Bernardo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, Bernardo, he squared him up. Put a bit of curve on it. Thought it was going to nestle in that bottom corner. And somehow, United escape. And there's only 9 minutes left. It's getting a bit edgy now. It is getting a bit edgy. United, are they going to grind something out against us like they are? Oh, what's he doing down here on his own? Who's marking this guy? Borthwick Jackson. Borthwick Jackson, another tremendous youth product of United. That was going to be the next best thing. Come on, defend this. Defend it out. There we go. That's better. Win that header, Sané. I've got to say, Sané's heading ability is absolutely awful. What is Juan Mata doing there? Sané there is 6 foot odd. He should have been winning that. And United are just launching him into the box. And we're struggling. There we go, that's better. Oh, come on. Mbappe won that. And the game just made him stall. Come on, one attack. One attack's all we need. Are we going to get one attack? No, we're not. Because they've made United players Supermen, and I have made a right mistake here. Oh, I should have had a man covering that gap there. Got very lucky at the end. Oh, that's a bad pass. No, Sané! What are you doing, Leroy? I'll tell you what, Leroy Sané in that. Absolutely awful. 1-1. 1-1. Leroy Sané. Terrible. Terrible, and that is not the result we needed in the Manchester derby. Sloppy bit of defending before half-time. Cost us. Really sloppy piece of defending. We should have won that game. Really disappointing. Sané, I don't know what Sané was doing. I know what you mean, Wonder Lyric. What was Sané doing there? He just stopped running. The game got a little bit weird at the end, though. Like it was, I don't know, it felt a little bit scripted, almost like it was trying to preserve the 1-1 result. Deserves all the praise, Lucas Digne. So there's Cal's man, Lucas Digne. Doing quite well. Any comments on the match? We should have scored a decisive goal. We should have. I'm not going to tell them off, though. We need some confidence. Congrats to both teams. I'm not congratulating United. United just part of the bus. We need to work harder. Man United's defence managed to hold you off in both games. How do you plan to tackle this issue? We will improve our offence. Offence,
Cheers,
eh?
thanks.
Sounds like American football. So it wasn't the greatest result. Arsenal look like they've overtaken Liverpool at the top of the league. Liverpool still got to play, so let's just run the game on a little bit. So Liverpool play their 29th game. They're playing Spurs as well by the look of it. Oh no, so they've not played yet, so we're not going to get to the Liverpool fixture. So we're going to play Burnley then at home. Game number 2, disappointing result there. Sané is a 50p head. Noah, you're right. All the Man U players turned into loads of messes running around. Yeah, they do. They do. It's weird when you play United. The likes of Pogba, and he doesn't even run in real life. Yeah, on FIFA he actually runs around the pitch like a nutter. What kit should I play in here? Put them in. There we go. That's the right one. So I've got to rest the players now. This is going to be a makeshift team because we need everybody fresh for the Barcelona game. I might actually play Gabby Jesus in the Barcelona game. What do people think? Shall I play Gabby Jesus in the Barcelona game and play Sané in this one? Because I like Gabby Jesus out wide. Foden can come in for De Bruyne. Diaz, Martin's defender there, will come in. I'm actually going to play John Stones in this one. Johnny Stones is getting a run out. Max Aarons, the lad we got from Norwich, the right back, is coming in. Lucas Digne. We're really short at left back, I've got to say. I mean, who's this kid? Gary. I might just play Gary. Shall I play Gary at left back? A bit risky. Let's do it. Bit risky, but we need to. I want to rest the players. Rodri can play. Fernandinho can rest again because I want him fit for Barcelona game. David Silva can come in. We'll leave some of the big guns on the bench though. And Ederson can play. Obviously, I'll keep Ederson in. Riyad Mahrez. I probably won't play Mahrez against Barcelona. Yeah, Jesus' work rate is great. You're right, Robert. He definitely has a better work rate than Sané. Do the pet thing and play a midfielder at left back. No, I mean, who would you suggest though? Who would you suggest playing at left back? I mean, there's no one really suitable there to play at left back. I can just play I mean, I've got that kid Gary. I can play Gary. Play Labotti. I won't even pronounce that. Labotti. Yeah, I know the name, but play him at left back. But he's got 63. If you look at his ratings there, Andy, 63 speed. Whereas Gary, his speed is 76, so he's a little bit faster. So I'm just thinking a bit more pace at left back. Ming Wong wouldn't risk a young defender. To be honest, in this league game, I'm going to have to risk a young defender. Let's play him. Play the youth. Pep gets accused of not playing enough youth, so Kiam is definitely going to play a bit of youth. We're going to bring some youth in and see how it goes. And it's not a meaningless game, but I do think the league title is slipping away. So I think we need to concentrate on trying to win that Champions League. And I've got to keep the players fresh. Gary, who is he? Yeah, he was in our youth team. I'm not sure, Noah, if he's still part of the youth team. He might have actually left now. I think my squad's pretty outdated, so he probably has left City's youth team. Channeling your inner Martin at those name pronunciations. Yes, Ocean Rage. I don't even want to attempt pronouncing that name. I can pronounce names like Smith, Jones. I'm pretty comfortable with that. But when it comes to yeah, I can't quite get it. He's not in your City career. I think, Noah, I picked the original squads or the initial squads rather than the updated squads on the game. And to be honest, I didn't update my FIFA very much at the beginning as well, so I probably got some of the older squads. I mean, if you go to like Arsenal and things, I think like Unai Emery is still the manager in this league, so it's definitely a little outdated. Well, here we go. Burnley, game number 2 on episode 17. We need to win this one. We definitely can't lose at home to Burnley. Here comes Gary. Go on, Sané. Sané frustrates the life out of me. Like, run, Sané. Plays it inside. It's a good ball in. Pulling it back. No, pull it back. Why did he back heel it? Oh, I was trying to pull it back to the man in the middle. There was a man coming in perfect position for the shot. Somehow managed to do a back heel to nobody. And I've not picked the best kit here for Burnley because I can't actually see what's going on. See, Leroy Sané again could have made the run. This is Gabby Jesus. Oh, what are they doing these back heels for? I keep doing through balls and they're doing back heels. Oh no, he's through here. Can Max Aarons, though. I like Max Aarons. The lad we bought from Norwich, the right back. He is pretty good. Fast, good on the ball. Again, back heel again. Back heel FC we are today. Don't know what's going on. Sané's going to be off, isn't he? See, that's the problem. Leroy Sané on the game, for some reason he doesn't run, but then when he does, he's offside. He always runs offside. It's a weird one. Swap deal for Sané and Alba, Mingy Wong saying. I think I'd want a little bit of cash there as well, though Alba's getting on a bit. I think I'd want about 70 mil with that. Well, maybe 60 mil. Foden plays it into... Oh, Gabby Jesus there. Looked like he was through. We're not doing much in this game, I've got to say. We're not playing that great. Here's Gary now getting challenged here. Aaron Lennon, who is a pace merchant. Aaron Lennon's like a really bad Sean Wright-Phillips, isn't he? Let's be honest. That's a good ball now, and here comes Riyad Mahrez. Is Riyad Mahrez going to do anything? Probably not. No, he turns back into his man. Would have been a foul, but the refs played on, or the linesman. That's a good ball in. David Silva with a shot. Oh, Sané. And Sané gets the rebound. I've been slating him, but he's alert for the rebound. David Silva tried the shot in the top corner, and then Leroy Sané follows up with the rebound. 1-0 to City against Burnley. It's been a little bit of huff and puff, but the Etihad there erupts, and we take the lead. Look, that was going in the top corner. What do you reckon, guys? Was that first shot going in? I reckon that first shot was going in myself. But Leroy alert. I've just been saying how he's not really on it, but he gets the goal. Ocean, Rage, Leroy. Martin's on afternoon. Martin, how are you doing? Morning for me, Martin. It's yeah, still it's 11:30 in the morning for me. Until your clocks go forward in the UK, and then it will be back to an 8-hour gap. When did the clocks go forward tonight, by the way? Let me know in the comments, because I haven't got a clue. And we've got to try and see this result out now. Well, not see the result out. That's a little bit Man United-esque, isn't it? That's a little bit negative. We've got to try and get a second goal, kill the game off, so we can start focusing on the Barcelona game. Sané's gone here. That's a great run, Leroy. Good cut inside. He does. Leroy Sané, second goal of the game. No messing around. Leroy's on fire. This is what we've missed from Leroy Sané. And that's it. I was giving Leroy a little bit of stick earlier on. It's fired him up. And Leroy Sané with his second goal of the game. Yes, so the clocks do go forward tonight in the UK. All right, I'll need to keep that in mind then. Otherwise, I'll be sat on a race night tomorrow and nobody will be on. Give him a new contract, Lankow says. I wish I could, mate. I wish I could just pull him to one side and negotiate with him. Tell him to stop thinking about his image. Stop signing for silly agents that David Beckham used to go with. You know, thinking about shampoo adverts, and just knuckle down and win some trophies with the best manager in the world. But it doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately. Phil Foden. Oh, Foden there. Tried to just spread the ball wide to Mahrez. And Burnley. Oh, no, come on. They're going to do it again, aren't they? They are. That's it. See, this is what I'm saying. Every time, just before half-time, FIFA gives the opposition a goal. Now, I'm not making this up, but the team does nothing against me. And then FIFA is scripted up to give them a goal just before half-time. I always concede a goal between 40 and 45 or injury time. Well, that is a sloppy, sloppy goal. I think the players start thinking about, you know, the half-time Bovril and the little slice of orange that they'll be having. But really sloppy. We shouldn't have conceded a goal there. Should not have conceded a goal. It was a FIFA goal, Robert. You just saw it in the first game against United. They did exactly the same thing. FIFA goal every time. And it's annoying because you work to try and get the lead. You work your socks off to get in front, build a 2-goal lead, and then FIFA, the game just scripts it so that they go down the other end and get an equaliser. Well, not an equaliser, but get one back. So now we've got more work to do than we should. But we can do it. Come on, Blues. We don't mind a bit of FIFA scripting. We will overcome. Someone run for me. Why aren't they? Why is my striker not running? He was just smiling at me then, the striker. Is there a way to make your striker run when you're going with the ball? Because it's just bizarre the way they just stand there. I've never had that before. And Burnley here, they're fighting. And that's not the best throw. This is going to be a problem. I thought so. And Burnley are not, they're not just lying down. See that FIFA goal scripted just before half-time. He's helping them, and it's a bit like real life with City when the referee just helps the opposition out by giving him a dodgy free kick or something just before half-time, even though City have dominated the game. So I suppose we're dealing with what Manchester City have to deal with on a regular basis. Here's Gabby now. Gabby with the shot. Oh, it's a great save. Gabby Jesus there with a great run. He looked like he was a little bit angry there. He didn't, you know, he was upset with the FIFA scripting going on. Thought, forget it, I'm having the ball. Went on a Ronaldo-esque run. That's the original Ronaldo. It's a good ball in. It's a free header. And 50p head there, John Stones. Half-time Bovril. Apparently it tastes like minestrone soup. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit like minestrone soup. It's basically gravy. It's just like it's almost like a gravy, I think, Bovril. I never really liked Bovril myself, I must admit. I just preferred a cup of coffee at half-time than a Bovril. But, you know, on the coldest nights when you're there in the Etihad or at the Old Main Road, I'd take anything that was put in front of me. Jesus was unlucky there. He was unlucky. That was a brilliant shot. Sané into Jesus. Sané on a hat-trick, remember, Leroy. Can we get Leroy's hat-trick today? This is what we need to do. We need to get back to a bit of basic passing. It's nice now. This is good football. That's what we're talking about. That's Manchester City at the very best. Ding-dang-do. Stick a bit of that in your pipe. You don't get better football than that on FIFA. One touch passing. City should really sack this Kiam fellow. Get Pep back in. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. Ryan, you're just a very lucky lad, mate. To be honest, very, very lucky. You should actually get yourself a lottery ticket, because the fact you own an Xbox is the only thing keeping you from a good pasting on FIFA, mate. Martin will tell you that. He's had one. Martin's had one. He understands the power that I possess in these fingers. And 3-1 then, so hopefully we can do a little bit better with this lead now. Oh, that was nearly going to go through to Mahrez. Then Mahrez would have had a lot of space ahead of him if that went through. Get Jesus off. That's a very good point there, Robert, actually. Very good point. I'm actually going to... But who do I bring on? I've made a bit of a mistake with the substitutes. If I get Jesus off and rest him, I've got to bring on one of the other guys that I would probably... I'm probably going to play Aguero and Mbappe against Barcelona. So, no, I'm going to leave him on. This team, I'm just going to let them play out the game because I've got my starting 11 in mind for the Barca game. Oh, and to be honest though, I mean, my starting 11 for Barca did not include Leroy Sané, but you know, the lad's just got, oh yeah, Foden with a chip. Oh, he's just scored 2 goals in this game, so maybe I do need to pick Sané for the Barca game. Can I drop someone who's just scored 2 goals? And here's Leroy again. Oh, tried to go back to him then. Feed it in for the hat-trick. And Burnley have not been too bad, to be fair to them. They've hung in. I thought this was going to end up being 4 or 5-0, but they're still fighting. Here's Gabby Jesus. Back to Rodri. They were just keeping hold of the ball a bit now. Plays it into Sané. Sané for the hat-trick. It's Leroy Sané for the hat-trick. We had it in mind. We were building it up. That play was all about getting Leroy Sané in. And it's a hat-trick. And I think that's the first hat-trick we've had on these live career mode streams. Probably the first hat-trick I've ever scored on any of these FIFA career videos. Martin has been decimated twice this week. Yeah, I forgot about that. Andy also gave Martin a good tonking from all accounts. Whether or not Andy actually played the game against Martin, we will never know. We will never know. It's going to be one of those conspiracy theories that's going to be out there for years. Not a fan of Rodrigo, Noah. Yeah, I'm the same, Noah. To be honest, I'll be playing. I am going to play Fernandinho against Barcelona. I know what you're saying. Rodri does slow it up, and I think in real life as well, he slows up the play a little bit. But it's only his first season in the Premier League, so I think the lad definitely needs another season. And at the end of the day, Pep wanted him. Pep, had him as his primary target for that holding midfield position. So you've got to trust in Pep. He obviously knows his stuff. So yeah, Rodri might turn out to be an absolute world beater. So let's wait and see. But there we go. So that's the end of game number 2. A 4-1 victory to Manchester City against Burnley. Leroy Sané, man of the match with a hat-trick. And now, guys, you're going to have to comment. You're going to have to put your comments in. Do I play Leroy Sané against Barcelona? Or do I rest him? I mean, to be honest, it could depend on his fitness as well. If his fitness isn't great, I probably will rest him. But do you think I should play Leroy Sané on the left or play Gabby Jesus on the left? Also, I could use him as a backup. I could put Sané on the bench, and then if it's not going well against Barcelona, I could bring Sané on. So I don't know what you think. It's a toss-up at the moment between Gabby Jesus and Leroy Sané. So let's see what the press conference is saying. A hat-trick, something we rarely see. It was a breathtaking performance. Sané was unleashed today. A player like him can single-handedly dictate games. Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? I don't know what streak that is, because I don't think we're on a streak, but that's one thing they always say on the career mode. They always say that you're unbeaten even if you've lost like 10 games in the season, which is a little bit weird. An emphatic win. What are the thoughts? It was a great match. It was a great match. Yeah, as Andy says there, guys, do give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. Hit the bell notification if you want to get all of the content on Man City Fan TV, including all of this FIFA content as well. So let me see what the comments are. Play Sané left, Gabby as striker, Lankau saying, I don't know. I really don't know. I think it just depends on the fitness. Let me just assess the fitness. Let's do the press conference first of all. You've got to do a press conference for the Champions League.
We're going to get started with the
so this is it. This is the big one, guys. Second leg, Champions League against Barcelona. Remember, we are 1-0 up from the first leg. We beat them away in the new camp by 1-0. So we're in a decent position. How confident are you of going through? Barcelona deserves our respect. Mahrez. Viva Mahrez. I'm getting from Martin. I don't think Mahrez will be starting today, mate. Jesus, always a good option in the Champions League. Yeah, I'm going to play Gabby, but I'm going to play him out wide on that left-hand side. I'm actually going to drop the man you just saw get a hat-trick in the last game. My players will improve soon. Yeah, just say that. I'm not going to be too cocky in the press conference.
That's all we have time
and that's
for
the press conference for the Champions League. Let's get it underway. Big game at the Etihad. We're going to be in our blue kit. We'll have Barcelona in their yellow kit. Not nice when you see that man there, Messi, about to face you. Well, let's see. Yeah, Sané is a little bit too tired to start. So what I'm going to do... Oh, but Gabby, though, Gabby's not that fresh, is he? Ooh, I'm going to start with Gabby. I'll bring Sané on later on. Mbappe on the right. Then De Bruyne. So Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Laporte, Digne, Skriniar, Walker, Ederson. I think that's my team, guys. I think that is my team. Who have I got on the bench? Raheem, Sterling. I'm going to bring Raheem Sterling in for David. David's a bit tired, so I'm going to put him on the bench even though he's got an injury. I want to see a repeat of the 3-1 from 2016, Lankau says. No pressure here, Kiam. Yeah, cheers, Martin. No pressure. This feels like a big pressure, high pressure game, to be honest, because we're not doing that great in the league. We're quite far behind in the league. We're out of the FA Cup. We're out of the Carabao Cup. So, potentially, we could be out of the Champions League, and that might be season over for us. We might just be playing to take part in the league. So there's a lot riding on this game. A lot riding. It's the trophy we're going for. Similar to real life in a way, I suppose. The Champions League was the big one, wasn't it, before the season was called off. Sterling the Liverpool lover, Martin's saying. Sterling the Liverpool lover. Don't be saying that, Martin. Come on. Sterling is a blue, mate. He's proved it to you. You don't have to worry about his loyalty. Just look on the pitch. That's where you'll find Raheem Sterling's loyalty. Although when you think about his performances against Liverpool, then maybe he does still love him because he doesn't seem to turn up when Liverpool play. So we're underway. Champions League second leg. We're 1-0 up. Let's keep the ball. Because if we give the ball away silly against Barcelona, we will be punished. We've got to just keep hold of it where we can. Here comes Kyle Walker inside to De Bruyne. Side to Aguero. Good ball in. Bernardo. Oh, it's a great shot. Great bit of play there. Straight out of Trap City. Aguero with a nice bit of movement on the edge of the box. Played it into Bernardo's path. Bernardo fires the shot. And should have done better there. Should have done better. Yeah, it is a bit worrying, isn't it, Andy? Martin's hatred of Raheem Sterling. It's a good head. Oh, nearly. Is that another corner? Oh, he's give a goal kick. Mbappe with the header. So 10 minutes in and we started well. We started well. I would like to get an early goal. An early goal would take the pressure off. That's for sure. This guy's fast. Is it Dembele yet? Oh, no, we don't want that. Was that Messi? Messi or Suarez? That was Suarez. Here comes Mbappe down the wing. This is nice now. Mbappe in round the back. He's got the speed. I'm going to keep going. He's going to pull it back. Oh, but PK read the pass. Fernandinho out to Kevin. Good ball into Mbappe. Oh, I thought I might get a penalty out of that. Good ball. Aguero with the volley. Oh, keeper. Keeper just smothered it there. Ter Stegen. Aguero on the near post. Looked like he was going to nick in and get a goal. But Mbappe is a beast. I mean, I was wondering why I signed him earlier on in the season because he wasn't doing that much. But in the big games, you do realise that Mbappe is another level. He is just such a beast. So this is what we've got to worry about now. Like Barcelona just getting into these little spells of possession. I don't like this. Oh, he just turned me then. Turned me like I didn't even exist. That's a good ball. Oh, it should have been a good ball. It's a sloppy ball, actually. It was short in the end. Offside, ref. That'll do. That'll do. Kept a good back line there. Messi. Offside. Look at that. Lucas Digne. The man that Cal recommended to me. Doing his job well. Into Laporte. So 27 minutes. So far, so good. We're still 1-0 up on aggregate. Let's keep the concentration. Into De Bruyne. Oh, that's sloppy there from De Bruyne. And this isn't... I don't like the feel of this game at the moment. It's got the feel of a game that we're chasing a little bit. And Barcelona are definitely feeling better than they did in the first leg when we played them. Walker the Scarecrow there, just getting pulled out of position. Get back in position, Kyle. Because Kyle Walker's now out of position. I don't like this at all. This is a lot of possession. See a lot of possession around the edge of our box, but as long as we can keep them out of the box, then I'm quite happy with that. Here's Aguero. Can Aguero square up his man? He might be able to. De Bruyne's coming in on this now. Kevin. Can Kevin get the shot off? He does. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne with the shot. Somehow the keeper managed to save it. I don't know what was going on with that save. Nearly deflected off him into the net. Get this ball in now. Corner to City. Oi! We don't really score from corners. Does anyone score from corners on FIFA? Because I find corners on this FIFA 20 are just so difficult. Corners, penalties, all set pieces, to be honest. Every set piece you can do is really difficult. Here's Walker now. Just pass it, Walker, that's it. It's a good ball wide. Good ball in. Oh, should have been. Going to leave us short, that. We're coming up to half-time. Let's just keep hold of the ball. We need to get some players back. I don't know why everyone's so far ahead of the ball when we're trying to hold the 1-0 just before half-time. Well, there we go. So the first half is over. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, Raheem Sterling did start at QPR. You're right, Mingy Wong. He did start at QPR. He's not a Liverpool Youth Academy product. They probably claim him as a Youth Academy product, just like United do. Yeah, crossing is really difficult. Come on, Kiam from Andy. Come on, Kiam. Yeah, we've got to try and win this. Well, we don't have to win this particular game, but we've got to try and win on aggregate, that's for sure. We've got to do what we can now to try and get this result. The season is depending on this. And if we can knock Barcelona out as well early on, it's a big, big team that we potentially would have faced in the final. And I know playing them in the final would have been an absolute nightmare on FIFA. So this is a ball into Fernandinho. I so prefer it when Fernandinho's in the midfield. I've said that about a million times compared to De Bruyne. See there, Aguero made a run. I was going to play it through and then he stopped the run just when I needed him to carry it on. That's a good ball to Mbappe. Plays the ball out to Ferner. Into Aguero. Aguero turns. Oh, and the defender slid in. It was a great pass into the middle. Aguero there through the eye of a needle to Aguero. But he couldn't get it out of his feet. And Aguero can make the run. He has done. Go on, Serge. Oh, the Barcelona defender. Is it a foul? Surely, is it a foul? What is it? What's he given? Suarez is going off. Yeah, it's a foul. Oh, this'll do. Can we get a free kick? Edge of the box. De Bruyne. I've got to try and line this baby up. Let's see if we can just get this. So hard. Oh, wait. What's going on? I didn't even take it. I didn't take it. Oh. I didn't actually take it. Is there a time limit on free kicks? Oh. It took the free kick for me, the computer. I didn't realise there was a time limit. Oh, what's all that about? I was just lining up the free kick and it bloody took it. Is there a time limit on free kicks? Does anyone know that? Because the computer just took that without me actually doing anything. I was just lining it up. That is dodgy, that. If we can see the goal now, I'm sorry, I want a steward's inquiry on that. Keeper. Oh. What was that? It was the computer though. I literally didn't even press anything. I'd lined it up and decided to just take the free kick. I've never seen that before. Aguero, nice turn from Aguero. Into Mbappe. Aguero, oh, it would have been into his feet. Just needed to pull back off his man there, Aguero. Just needed to pull back so we had the space. But this is the worrying part now. Scarecrow, go on, get it back in, mate. Get back in. You're the pace at the back. You need to get back in. This is not good. Don't like the look of this. Oh, great save. Come on, City. We need to hold out here now. Pressure. Big, big pressure. Whoa, what was all that about? And I don't know why I'm doing silly little rollouts from the back in a game like this. I'm really annoyed at that free kick because I really fancied it, the angle and everything. Can't believe the computer just took it for me. That's really dodgy. There's Aguero. Nice bit of play by Aguero. Bernardo. Great ball. Aguero. Oh, he's got it. What a ball from Bernardo. Picks out the pass. Look at that for a pass. threaded through the eye of the needle. Sergio makes the run. You don't get better goals than that. That is Bernardo Silva at his best. The old Bernardo Silva. I don't need excuses, Martin. Who needs excuses when you can play balls like that, mate? Look at that. Just forget about it. Through the legs of the keeper. Sergio Aguero and Man City are going through to the next round of the Champions League. Barcelona are going out. The mighty Blues are marching on in the Champions League. Look at that. That was a fantastic pass. I saw the run, but usually when you try those passes, you're just too far away. But I saw the run from Aguero at the top, and I just pressed the triangle on mine, which is the through ball, angled it. I really didn't think it was going to get through, but it ended up inch perfect. And that's it. It's 2-0 on aggregate now, 1-0 on the night. And Barcelona need 3 goals, I believe, if they're going to go through here, because we've got the... Oh, no, they need 2. Sorry, 2. If they get 2, they'll have 2 away goals. So they need 2 now, and there's only 4 minutes on the clock. So good position to be in. And that's it. We just keep hold of the ball now. Bernardo back to Aguero. This is nice football. Oh, nearly. Some great passing there on the edge of the box. 50p head Kyle Walker there has put us in a little bit of trouble. But we're deep into injury time now. It's looking like a famous night at the Etihad, this one. And there we go, guys. Famous night at the Etihad. Manchester City go through against Barcelona. The Champions League dream continues. Mbappe's doing a great job for us. Kiam's a happy man. He's celebrating there. Happy days, and it was a real tough game, Had to work hard. Anyone who plays FIFA will know in those games you've really got to grind it out. And I'm so happy with that performance because we need it. Fighting to keep the season alive. I'll be honest, fighting to keep the season alive because the league table, like I say, it's not looking great. So let's just take a look at where we stand then at the moment. So through in the Champions League. I'm happy with that. So through in the Champions League and...
Hi, just a couple
as
of questions.
far as I'm aware, let's see this. Skriniar continue. Yeah, he deserves all his praise. You managed to win a close game. Time to focus on the next match. Congratulations on going through to the next round. How far do you think you'll compete? We're not going out anytime soon. Yeah, we're not going out anytime soon.
Thanks so much.
Let's be confident. We're not going out anytime soon. So, happy days. We're through in the Champions League then. And let's just review the Premier League table before I sign off for the evening. So let's just take a look at the table. So Arsenal top on 69 points. Liverpool have got 2 games in hand, so they could potentially go up to 72 points. And we're in 3rd position on 61. So we're 5 points off Liverpool, but they've got 2 games. I don't like that 2 games in hand malarkey. But as it stands, we're 7 points off the top, and there's 8 games, so it's possible. I mean, let's look at the fixtures quickly. Let's just look at them and see. We've got Chelsea coming up next. Liverpool, so we're playing Liverpool. So big game coming up in the next episode. Southampton, Newcastle, Brighton, they're all winnable. Bournemouth, Watford, and then Norwich. So all of those are winnable games, guys. So they are winnable games. We can keep fighting and see if we can pick up this Premier League and Champions League double. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time tonight to come on and support me in those big games. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. And remember, tomorrow night we've got the race night at 7:30 UK time. 7:30 UK time. I will be on the channel live doing a race night for charity for NHS. Strictly no gambling at all, just for a bit of fun. And like I say, go ahead and look at the videos that I've got on the channel recently. And Andy's put the Friday night social up on the channel as well. So go ahead and take a look at that. But thank you everyone for all your comments. Noah, Andy, Marty, Mingy Wong. I can't mention you all. You're all fantastic. appreciate you coming on. Hit the like button, guys. And I wish you all a very, very happy Saturday evening. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.